Dizzy. I'm out at the farm, and one thing I definitely have a lot about here is chickens. Got a whole pen of young roosters right here. There's 15 in there. This is the only place I don't have chickens for right now that had roosters in it, which they just got sold. Got a mama hen with her babies in here. I've got some older chicks in there. They're at the age where I'm starting to put them in with the other hens. Of course, I got a pen of chickens here. Chicken running loose. She's one of my young ones. Come in the pen. This is Laverne. She's the only one of my hens that's still broody right now. There's 13 chicks at home that she'll be getting tomorrow night. You come down here. I have another pen of chickens here. There's some younger pullets. Forget how many weeks old they are. They're the same age as little roosters. I've got them separated. And then of course I've got this pen. And I've got them running loose today. And I have two different mamas with babies in here. Here's some of the babies right here. Not sure where the mama is. It's also getting to that time of the year when I need to really be getting rid of chickens. I need to sort them out. I want to figure out who's laying. Of course, my broodies I keep, and who's not laying. And ones that aren't laying, unless it's a broody hen, they'll be going bye-bye. Other than the roosters, the only ones that have gone, I unfortunately had one. She was a white Easter egger. I planned on keeping her. I don't know if she got egg bound or what. She was looking a little off one night, and I got out there the next morning and she was dead. Nobody else has gotten sick, so I don't think she had something that was contagious if she was sick. And I had one that I knew wasn't laying at all, and the majority of the eggs that she laid, I couldn't use because you pick them up and they'd break. So that was even given a moister shell. So those are the only birds I've gotten rid of. And like I said, I really need to get rid of chickens. So it's a matter of sorting them out and trying to figure out a way to mark who is who. Of course, one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to get my young chicks and accidentally get rid of them, my younger birds, and get rid of them. I want to get rid of my old ones. So it's how to mark the chickens. That's something I've been trying to figure out for a while. Of course, they do sell leg bands for chickens. I've never bought them. They're expensive. Yeah, they are reusable, but they're expensive, and I'd need an awful lot of them. And they come in different sizes, and I don't have a clue as to what size I need. I have birds with different size legs, so it would be hard to figure it out. Of course, one thing that I have used in the past is your zip ties. I should have opened this ahead of time, which of course I didn't think about. You can see they have all kinds of different colors in here. So yeah, these are really neat to use. Of course, I don't use the red because chickens are attracted to red, and I didn't want to peck it at anybody. But I have never, except for the one time that I bought these, seen this like that again. And problems with them is A, you can't reuse them. B, if you accidentally get it too tight on the chicken's leg, you can really injure them. And I didn't want to take any chances on doing that. One thing I have tried is Blue Coat. You spray it on the chicken, it makes a nice little mark on them. And I was doing that last year to try to figure out who was laying and who wasn't. Well, there's a problem with that as well. Some of my chickens are black. You spray them with Blue Coat, it doesn't show up. So then you don't know who you've sprayed and who you haven't. So that was out. Plus, they might be lying this week and then not lying next week. So how are you going to take that mark out? Well, then I came up with twist ties. Well, this is one that I just took off of a chicken. I don't know how well you can see, but it's falling apart. The majority of the twist ties, I put them on the chicken, and in just a short period of time, they were off. There's only a few that are very few that are still left on the chickens. I was going nuts trying to figure out what to do. Of course, like I said, I could use the zip ties, but it's hard to find them in the different colors. I was just in the hardware store the other day, and for 100 of them, it was $5. And then I had a duh moment. Something that I have a lot of, in all different kind of colors. Yarn. What I did was I took a piece of cardboard, folded it in half, wound some yarn around it, took a pair of scissors, cut it. And with it cut, it's very easy to stick on a chicken. You just tie it on. If you want, you can take a pair of nails clippers or something, clip it short. When I have so many different colors there's not going to be any trouble at all banding the chickens and keeping track of what the different colors yarn mean. And this is just a scrap from a baby blanket that I made the yarn was multicolored. So you don't have to clip the ends if you don't want to, but it's lightweight, it's easy to tie on, it's easy to take off. It doesn't really matter that it's not reusable because, like I said, I can get a whole skein of it for $5 and I have several skeins, so I'm not going to have to buy any yarn for a long time. So if you're looking for a way to mark your chickens, I hope that this gives you some ideas of something that you can do. I've even seen yarn in Dollar Tree. So you have your choice of spending your money on something that's expensive, or like I said, $5 for a skein of yarn. I can get several hundred markers out of it. It's up to you, huh? Hope you got some ideas, and I'll talk at you later.